The repercussions from this catastrophic building collapse continue. Latvia is a country still reeling from its deadliest disaster since it declared its independence from the Soviet Union 22 years ago. There's been much national grief and mourning on display since the tragedy, but also anger. And so, a grim-faced Prime Minister has emerged before the cameras to announce his resignation. He was taking political responsibility for the disaster, he said. His departure also means that a new government has to be formed, just weeks before the country is meant to join the Eurozone. The wrecked shell of the supermarket is being demolished. Emergency workers are also sifting through the debris for clues for a police investigation into whether building regulations were violated. Many are pointing to the tons of soil from a new roof garden as a key factor. A minister has partly blamed a lack of government oversight of construction projects, the result of austerity measures to prepare for Eurozone membership. At the same time, officials insist the resignation of Latvia's longest-serving Prime Minister, here visiting the scene early on, won't create political or economic instability.
In similar situations, politicians have made similar decisions because this is really the biggest ever catastrophe in Latvian history. Politicians have agreed to start negotiations, to start consultations about a new government already next week.
But Latvians are now having to come to terms with a period of political uncertainty, even as they continue to digest the scale of last week's tragedy. Nick Childs, BBC News.